Hold on, let me ask you something. What if there was a stock that's already producing uranium right now in America, just acquired Rio Tinto's Wyoming assets for $175 million, giving them the largest licensed production capacity in the entire United States, is building America's only vertically integrated uranium supply chain from mining all the way to conversion, and just became the only U.S. company positioned to supply the complete nuclear fuel cycle. Oh, and get this, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Meta are all scrambling to secure nuclear power for AI. These tech giants are literally restarting 3 Mile Island because AI data centers are devouring electricity. And guess who's perfectly positioned to supply the fuel they desperately need? This stock was trading at $3.85 just 1 year ago. Today, it's at $17.47. That's a 354% gain. But here's the crazy part. Some analysts think we're just getting started. With a market cap of $8.4 billion, this isn't some tiny speculative play anymore. This is a real uranium producer with actual mines pumping out yellowcake today. They've got 3 hub-and-spoke production platforms across Wyoming and Texas, over $698 million in cash and inventory, 0 debt, and they're ramping up production as we speak. Just produced 199,000 pounds from Christensen Ranch, Burke Hollow is 90% complete and starting operations, and they've launched a refining and conversion subsidiary, making them the first vertically integrated uranium company in America. Russia just announced export restrictions on uranium. The U.S. has a massive supply deficit, and UEC, they're in the perfect position to capitalize on what could be the biggest uranium bull market we've ever seen. So the question is, at $17.47, is Uranium Energy Corp still a buy, or have we already missed the boat? Let's dig in. All right, before we dive deep into why UEC might be the most strategic uranium play in the market right now, quick favor. If this is your first time here, welcome to Smart Investing. I specialize in finding undervalued opportunities in uranium, nuclear energy, and critical minerals, stocks that are actually doing something rather than just talking about it. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's get into it. So, the company we're breaking down today is Uranium Energy Corp, ticker symbol UEC on the NYSE American. You might have heard of them. They're literally America's largest and fastest growing uranium supplier right now. Founded back in 2003 and headquartered in Corpus Christi, Texas, UEC started as Carlin Gold, but smartly pivoted to uranium in 2005. Best decision they ever made, honestly. Fourth, big tech demand is accelerating. Microsoft's 3 Mile Island restart, Amazon and Google making nuclear energy commitments, data centers exploding because of AI. This isn't hypothetical future demand. This is happening now, and it's creating a supply crunch. Fifth, geopolitical tailwinds. Russia restricting uranium exports, the U.S. government designating uranium as a critical mineral, potential Section 232 actions creating a U.S. uranium reserve, all of this benefits domestic producers like UEC dramatically. If we see uranium prices push toward $90 to $100 per pound, some analysts think we could hit $120 plus. Production scales up as planned, and the URNC business starts generating revenue. I could see UEC hitting $25 to $30 over the next 18 to 24 months. That's a 43 to 72% gain from current levels. The stock's up 354% in the past year. Yeah, it's had a hell of a run. But with uranium designated as a critical mineral, Russia restricting uranium exports, Microsoft restarting 3 Mile Island for AI power, and UEC building conversion capability nobody else in America has, I think the story is far from over. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about UEC at these levels? Is the valuation stretched after the massive run-up, or are we still early in a multi-year uranium supercycle? Do you believe they can execute on the URNC conversion business? Any concerns I didn't cover? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I actually read them and engage, I promise. And hey, if you got value from this deep dive on America's largest uranium producer, do me a solid. Smash that like button and hit subscribe to Smart Investing. I'm putting out analysis like this regularly on undervalued uranium, nuclear energy, and critical mineral stocks. Just remember, this is educational content, not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Always do your own research, understand the risks, and invest according to your own situation and risk tolerance. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Now let's see if UEC can really execute on becoming America's vertically integrated uranium powerhouse.